Mr. Speaker, there is a terrible situation unfolding at the JKIA in Nairobi, where passengers are dropped off almost 100 meters from the terminals with the rain. I want the CS to explain to me the rationale of dropping passengers all the way away from the entrances of the terminals in this particular season when it's raining, Mr. Speaker. We have seen mothers carrying their children through the rain, and the CS is a traveled man. He has seen what other international airports look like. Why can't we drop passengers at the doors of the terminals? Because we already have a security check at the entrance of the airport. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The airport dropping areas are determined by security plans within the airport. I've just landed at the JKIA this morning, Mr. Speaker, and like many other passengers, ourselves, the President, were dropped far away from the terminal, and we had to walk through the rain with umbrellas to the terminal itself. Mr. Speaker, this is nothing just changes because of the rain. The plans are already in place for where an aeroplane is designated, where they park. Mr. Speaker, the ones that are able to use the ladder, there's a name for it. Mr. Speaker, that helps enter the airport directly are helped to do so.
I believe, with great respect, that the CS misunderstood the question that I asked, and he answered the wrong question. The question I was asking, Honorable Speaker, is if you look at the design of the terminal of JKIA, provision was made for drop-off points of passengers coming in, not the ones on the air side, Honorable CS. Not the ones on the air side. You're talking about passenger boarding bridges. No, that's not what I'm asking. Provision was made for drop-off points at the terminal entrances, but those accesses were blocked. That's what I'm asking. Why is it not possible? What is the rationale? And in this house, we will insist on honesty. I want the CS to be honest to the people of Kakamega. There is no business case for an international airport in Kakamega. That's what you need to say. Say that the President lied. That is what you need to say so that we move forward. Mr. Speaker, I thank you.
CS, kindly.
Mr. Speaker, I thank my learned friend, Senator of Nairobi, for the clarification. I understood you initially to be the passengers that are arriving. You mean the passengers that are traveling. Mr. Speaker, there was a security protocol that was established, particularly when we entered into agreement with the UK and the US administration to enable us to have direct flights, particularly to the New York. And part of those protocols was to ensure that we keep to dropping passengers at a reasonable distance to the terminal itself. That is why you see all that area has been blocked. You know, your people are dropped a little bit far away, not very far though, but about, say, if I guess, maybe 50 meters away from the veranda. But also the construction of Terminal 1A after the fire of 2014, never put into consideration the need to have a good veranda and canopy that can be people can be dropped properly. So there was a design problem that happened, and we acknowledge. In fact, in the reports of KA, the discussion is how do you now remodify the existing terminals and put it on a canopy that can come way in front that will allow us then to drop people a place where there is shade. So that was a design issue. But there's even a more critical problem. At the main gate up there, people have to alight, then they are searched, then the car is searched before you go in. If you 3 weeks ago, in chairing a meeting that is multi-agency at the airport, I instructed the people working on the port charter and the KA itself also to work towards us getting scanners at the entrance that look like all the other parts of the world that will enable us to scan vehicles and scan everybody without really requiring anybody to alight. What has happened in other countries also is advanced passenger information is provided for before passengers come to the airport. So by the time someone, what other countries have done is that they have a general data of everybody.